For all experts on Middle East, it is not a surprise that Iran is deliberately violating another set of limits on nuclear production and research that were imposed under the 2015 agreement. But while exerting more pressure upon the Europeans to find a way to circumvent US sanctions, they try also to gain time and move forward by installing advanced centrifuges that spin at supersonic speed to purify uranium for nuclear weapons, which is prohibited by the nuclear deal. It is the third time this year that Iran announces steps to break from those limits and says it would not longer abide by the 2015 deal. George Malbruno, who covers Iran for the French newspaper Le Figaro and who recently met representatives of the Iranian regime, says the hope for a political solution is very thin.
I think there is still hope for a political solution, but it becomes more and more difficult. The French mediation has not been very efficient. The American administration doesn't want really to give some concessions.
But according to a recent report by the IAEA, International Atomic Energy Agency, the uranium stockpile accumulated remains short of what Iran would need, both in quantity and enriched level, to produce a single nuclear weapon. Now, according to nuclear experts, the level of enriched uranium is still far from the 90% required for a nuclear bomb device. However, the Trump administration announced additional sanctions in an effort to increase maximum pressure. The lingering question is whether this pressure might compromise a meeting between Donald Trump and Iranian President Hassan Rouhani, who are both scheduled to be in New York the week of September 23rd for the opening of the UN General Assembly. George Malbruno is not optimistic at all about a possible summit meeting between Trump and Rouhani.
I think it's vanished. It will be very hard for Rouhani, who is in a very weak position in Iran, because, as I told you, he's not the real decision maker. He needs really achievement, and I don't see Donald Trump giving, in 2 weeks' time from now, some real concrete achievements to Hassan Rouhani.
Trump's closest advisors believe the political risk for Rouhani would be too high, especially after the US president decided not to lift any sanction. We have also to bear in mind that all key decisions are taken by Iran's supreme leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, who does not appear keen at all on discussions with Donald Trump.